Well, unfortunately, Penrith went out of the FA Cup on Saturday with a 2-1 home defeat to Bridlington, but Bridlington obviously play in a league higher. Phil, they were a level for a while, but I think Bridlington got a winner, and I've got Jim Nichols now with the Penrith manager. Jim, was that right? Is that how it went? That Bridlington, you were level and they got the winner?
Yeah, we took the lead after about 15 minutes and conceded right on the stroke of half time, and that probably changed the game, really. I thought up until that point we were deserving of our lead. And then second half they started got ahead, and we had a real tilt at them the last 15, 20 minutes and just couldn't score. But considering that they were just outside the playoffs, the league above last year, I mean, it was about as hard a task as we could have had, really. And I thought we more than acquitted themselves. We really gave them a run for the money. I thought really we probably deserved something out of it, but we didn't. But really proud of the way the lads applied themselves against a team that will be expecting to get in the playoffs this year. Have spent quite heavily, I think, from speaking to their manager, they've invested quite heavily over the summer, and I didn't really think you could tell who's the side from the higher division for most of the game.
Right. What about your goal? Who scored that, and how did it come about?
Yeah, it was from a corner. We've worked a bit on corners pre-season, etc. We managed to get Matty Williamson free, and he just beat his man to it across the near post, and it was a good finish. And sort of set the story, really. They started well for the first five, but after that we had chances in the first half that didn't quite fall for us. And maybe we gone another one ahead, I think we probably could have seen it out. But yeah, as I say, real positive. Obviously, last week I spoke to you, John, and we were absolutely shocking at Crook last weekend. And we've had a good week. Obviously, we won at Yarm, and then LA gave them a real go in the FA Cup yesterday. So no, it's been a positive week.
What about your team? Did that compare much to midweek?
No, unfortunately, we had quite a number of changes again with more holidays, injuries. But it's where we are at this moment in time in the season.
That's August for you, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, and he has killed us. I mean, I think we had 5 changes yesterday from a winning team, which doesn't help. But it's where we are, and we've just got to accept that that's where we are. We're probably quite fortunate this week that we don't have a midweek because we were due to play Borough Rangers, who obviously folded.
All right,
so we've got a midweek free. So we've got 2 or 3 who are carrying knocks. So it's Kev McKenna's carrying a knock. Alex Potts played yesterday and probably shouldn't have done with a knock on his ankle. Joe Bell missed out altogether yesterday. So a week off, a week without a game will probably do them the world of good, if I'm honest. And it also gives us an opportunity to get Luke Brown back, Dan Smales back. Kev will hopefully come back into contention as well. So he just makes us a little bit stronger all around. And then we were unable to get Alfie McDonough involved yesterday on loan from Workington. His paperwork didn't go through in time, but he'll be looking to be involved next Saturday as well.
Who have you got next Saturday, Jim?
We're away to Easington again, so we've played them twice in the first 5 games.
Is this a
yeah. No, we got a bye in the first round of the Vars. It's a league game. So, as I say, we'll have played them twice in the first 5 games in the league. So, they beat us 1-0 on the opening day. I thought we probably deserved something out of that game. But since then, they've won every game since, I think, the top of the league. So, it's going to be it'll be a test for us. But I thought we did enough, really, to get something at home. So, we'll go there full of confidence.
Yeah, and finally, Jim, what was the crowd like yesterday? FA Cup?
Do you know what? I haven't actually got a clue how many were there. They didn't come in huge numbers. Obviously, it's a long way from Bridlington as well, isn't it? I mean, it must be 3.5, must be 3 hours to Penrith at least. We're trying to work out. I think the only time I've been to Bridlington was when we played Scarborough there when I was at Penrith in the FA Cup, and we actually beat them in a replay at Frenchfield. So he's a long way. So there wasn't a huge amount from Bridlington, but I think for us yesterday, I think people were pleased to see. Like, I think we had 7 under 21s playing, which 4 of them started. And at times it's difficult. You don't want to lose games of football, but I think the positive for me is how quickly we've learned from them first couple of games where we got a bit of a tonking. Is actually we've very quickly gone, right, well, we can't do that again. And we've learned really quickly from that, and that's the beauty of playing young lads. You know, they develop and they learn at a very quick rate, and we're lucky enough to have some experienced players in amongst them as well who can sort of guide them. And as I say, this week's been a real positive one. Obviously, we had a really good victory on Tuesday, but and performance yesterday against the team at the top sort of end of the league above. And there wasn't anything in it at all, John. So, as I say, we're obviously disappointed to go out, but I think we're pleased generally with the level of performance. And as I say, on another day, we maybe could have snatched something.
Jim, thanks for your thoughts.
No worries. Cheers, John.